Well, guys, pray for me. Looks like I'm laid up right now. I'm just going to share some thoughts here. This is just me talking my experience of life and people in general. I'm not talking about anyone specific, but you notice how most people, including myself, I struggle with this too, I'm sure. They pretty much are interested in themselves, their own survival, their capital, their progression in life. Few people do I meet, and I've met a few, but few people do I meet that have completely dedicated their life and their time and everything to God and heaven and beyond this earth. Um, even if I didn't get anything in heaven, I have discovered that the more I give and the more I sacrifice, just the more joy I have and satisfaction of living life. And there's so many statements that people make that, I mean, I'm done arguing about this. I just do it. I don't talk about it. I don't argue about it. I just do it. People say you need to take care of your family. Well, guess what? They told me that for 20 some years. My kids are grown. I'm a grandpa, and my kids are very responsible and successful in my eyes, and also in the eyes of their peers and people around them. And so now people can't say it anymore. Also, my children love Jesus. I'm not going to give you the exact, gauge their relationship with God and where they're at, but that's between them and God. Anyway, I just broke some bones here, my ribs. I was lifting this big board. I'm here on the Big Island. Looks like my days here have forcibly come to an end, because if I have broken ribs, which I heard a bunch of big cracks like popcorn, and now I can hardly move. As long as I'm still, I don't feel pain, but if I start to move a little bit, like I just coughed a minute ago, no, not coughed, I sneezed, and it's extremely painful when I sneeze, just stabbing pain. That takes, I think, about 6 weeks to heal. So I don't know what I'm going to do for 6 weeks laying on my back. I don't even have a home. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I need to get this board up in this truck and tarp over it, and I don't want it to get all wet. I guess it would be okay if it got a little bit wet, but no, it shouldn't get wet at all, actually. I'd like to keep it dry, because then mold and stuff could get in it. I'd like to get a gallon of diesel and paint it. I don't know how I'm going to do all that. So I'm here. This is June something, 2007. I was trying to get back to California, finalize some stuff here. Some dear people donated for the little mission project that we're trying to do here. I mean, what are we trying to do? That's a good question. But before I say that, they donated a big giant board and some windows, and I'm really grateful. And I believe that God, when we have things given to us or blessings come our way, we should be very grateful, thankful, and do our very best to utilize those and see what God will give. I mean, what's going to happen next. I mean, it's not that we want gifts, but anyway, the mission project, the concept that I have envisioned, that I have come up with, that could be inspired. It could be my own brain at work. I believe it's God working in my life. I have found a need for just a place to go and recharge. I mean, I've traveled the world. You look at my vlogs, it's been very hard. And when you're in a country where everybody's starving and dying, and and there's suffering, there's heat, and there's typhoons, and like Typhoon Yolanda with all the, you know, the thousands of bodies dead around, you know, to visibly see. That takes a toll on your just your mental clarity and ability to function. And no food, no clean water. Sometimes there's a need to leave the mission field, wherever it may be, and go to a place that's of idyllic climate, and just rest and recuperate. Maybe write about your stories in the mission field. Do some writing, write some articles, put together some brochures, some videos, some magazines, some videos, DVDs, whatever, studies, websites. And so that's, I see a need for that. And this property is not only for myself. This is actually something. I'm going back into the mission field. I won't even leave the mission field for years from now. But if something happened and I needed to leave, I wouldn't want to go to a hospital. I'd want to go to Hawaii. I wouldn't want to go to the middle of a snowstorm in Northern California, or heat of the valleys of California during the summer. I'd like to go to a climate in a beautiful, pristine place where there's beautiful sounds and rain. And I mean, I'm saying I a lot here, but it's not really for me. It's just so that my vessel, this vessel that God gave me, this vessel that I have been entrusted with, can be recharged. Now, if I need that and I can envision that, I'm certain that other people, other pastors and people involved in ministry would envision the same thing. And to be able to just rest and not have to worry and not have to pay a huge fee. When you go to Hawaii, you got to pay a lot of money to live. Oh, I just lifted the camera here. It's painful. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do. I want to put in a sauna, hot shower, hot tub, cold tub, nice bed space, which is small cottages, where you have a deck looking out with the tree ferns coming in, and anthuriums, and all of these bird of paradise, these tropical beautiful plants, big leaves, and then you got the rain coming down gently, and you got birds flying around. It's just a beautiful setting, and the temperature is about 75 degrees year round. So that's what I'm trying to do. I know there's people out there. I think the first person would be my buddy James and his wife, and then my mother and my family, myself, my wife, her family, and other people that we choose that are our special guests. So I don't know how this is going to come together, but it's not a big costly thing. And when we have no budget, but when we have things donated, given to us to build with, I certainly feel that is the proper thing to do our very best to get those things to the property and start doing something with them. So God blessed with a truck yesterday, and I'm trying to load the beam in on top of the truck. It's really hard to find help on this island, almost impossible, not without costing a tremendous money. Philippines is probably $3 to $4 a day, $3 or $4 a day. Here, I was asking how much it would cost per hour will be the rate, and I've asked several people. They wouldn't answer me, so I googled it, and it said $9.25. So I figured $10 an hour per person, and so I gave like $50, or $3 short of that, $47, for a little over an hour worth of work for a family. But they were concerned that that was not enough, and since I used up all the resources I had just for that short time, I realized that I'm certainly not going to be hiring more people on this island, and unless I have some budget for that. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I appreciate everyone watching my channel. Thank you so much. I'm a real person, and my YouTube channel started up a couple days ago, so I should be getting some revenue, some money from that. Just need views, and I can earn thousands of dollars a month as long as I get views. But I'm not getting any money right now. It's going to take 3 months to get the first check. So for this last month. And the project in California, I hope we can get some revenue coming in from that. The SLE, Sober Living Environment, which is also supportive living experience for a residential opportunity, which is a transitional housing where people go in and they learn the healthy Adventist lifestyle and proper diet and stuff like that. And also the facility can be used for doing your own cleansing program. We have juicers and stuff like that. So all right, we need clients, we need willing people. If anyone's interested, contact me, 808-658-6935, 808-658-6935. I'm not looking for following. I'm not a guru. I'm just a simple guy with a big vision and move forward in faith. And I believe that those that see the vision, I also like to help other people with their projects. I spend a lot of energy, and I don't do it for pay either, especially if they're on the same page and moving forward in the same direction, which is to share this message of a beautiful message of health to the world. Now that I'm all unhealthy, my bones are broken. Okay, bye guys. That's all. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, as Izzy says, keep looking and show me. Well, I need to come up with a phrase like that. Until next time, eat healthy and share my my page here.